everybody, GOVANNON Ironworks again. This is kind of like my little spring cleaning volume 2 or episode 2 or whatever. I did one last year, and I just got done doing some cleaning, and I have a couple new things to show you. Going back, even though a lot of you guys have already seen this, I'm just going to do a little quick lowdown again on my shop. So I have my swage blocks, the W.M. Yater twin swage blocks. I did get this cone mandrel last year that kicks ass. 3-inch at the top and 11.5 at the bottom. It's about 40 inches tall. This is that anvil that I had received for Christmas, the railroad track anvil with the experimental track. That's the webbing is 2 inches thick. My old cast anvil. All my different types of steel here, all the different stock, going from 3/16 round, that's 1018 cold roll. All the rest of this, though, is A36 steel. I have the round all the way up to 1 inch. I have 3/16 square all the way up to 1 inch. The flat little strip here, that's 1/8 inch by half, and I have 1/8 inch all the way up to 1 inch, all nominal sizes, which means there's no 16ths. It's just, well, there's half, 3/4, 5/8, stuff like that. 1/4 by half, going all the way up to 1/4 by 2. These are all of my burnishing tools that I've made, and I have more that I'm going to be making here soon. This is my scrap steel bin, and actually this comes in handy a lot. These are my Hardy tools. This is that veining tool that I had showed on a previous video. Spring swages, just various cut-off tools and cone and all that good stuff. This is my tool chest here, a machinist tool chest that has all my shit that I use normally here, like all the blah blah blahs, pliers and this and that. Down here, all my hammers, going all the way from a big 8-pound sledge in the back, and this hammer right here, that's actually 16 pounds. It's a beefy motherfucker. It has a solid stock on there, 1 1/4 inch round stock for the handle. Going down to my flatter hammer and just various stuff. This is kind of like my specialty deals here. I have all those down there are titanium. These are all my railroad spikes, obviously. My wall of grinding wheels. I have diamond blades for when I'm cutting stone or whatever, flapper wheels, grinder wheels, cutting wheels, everything like that. My forge, again, going back to the forge, it has a fire pot in it. It's not just a flat pan forge. And down here is the ash dump and everything. And actually, I have to clean it out. And I made this, I don't know if you can see it, but this is a twist with 3 veins on each side. But there it is, dumping it into my little deal there. My hood, I made myself. I actually made the forge as well. Made this hood. Has 8-inch pipe up there, which I learned is much better than 6-inch. This is my little flux capacitor, as I call it. I made a little handle and ornament and everything. This right here, this ornament, actually uses or doubles as a hook to hang on that little piece. So when I'm using my flux, you have somewhere to put it. My water bin there, this one right here, has oil in it. I got my bench grinder, 8-inch bench grinder, with the coarse wire wheel and a coarse grinding wheel. There's no need to use down there the fine. You're going to use the coarse to get rid of material, and then after that you file it down to fine. There's no need to have a fine on there. You're just wasting time. I got my drill press, and I made the stand and everything, and it has the little deal here to put all my little tools and everything else, all my little drill bits. Surround sound, very important. Gotta have music while you're playing, that's for sure. Back over here, a bunch of my files in the back there. My little specialty files, a bunch of different shapes and everything. I use this to put all my bolts and nails and blah blah blah. I got some hammer wedges up in here for whenever I have to replace a handle. This right here is all of my rivets, and I also keep my earplugs in there. But I have 1/8 inch rivets all the way up to 1/4 by 1. I got some 3/16 brass right there. My torch, and down in here, which is why I'm saying it's spring cleaning, because I finally got this area cleaned out. I added some shelves in here. I have all my torch handles and torch tips and everything I need. Hammer handles. This is all basically all my woodworking material down there. These are all the different, I don't know how much light you can see, all the different tools I have for like finishing knives and stuff. Down here, very important to keep all your flammables away from the fire. And acids, I have 3 different types of etching acid. I use ferric chloride, hydrochloric acid, and sulfuric acid for any of my Damascus blades. My gas forge is down there because I rarely use it. I actually have to bust this out to do some heat treating on the knife I'm about to show you that I'm working on. And basically that's it. These are all my leaf springs. This is the 5190 steel down here. I have the leaf springs and I have the coils. And here I'm actually running out. I went through 1,000 pounds of coal last year, and that's all I have left out of 1,000 pounds. And going back to the forge, all my tongs and everything. There's various tongs, and a lot of them are modified, which most blacksmiths do anyways. But the great thing about these is they all have their own specific purpose. They're not just there for show, and it just makes life a hell of a lot easier when you have a pair of tongs that are specific to the work you're doing. My big anvil, my hay button anvil, 215 pound. I did secure it down with 3 pieces of angle iron. It's just 2 by 3 angle iron, and I mounted it into the ground with some wedge anchors and lagged it into the stump, and now this thing ain't moving. Before, it's amazing, you have 215 pounds on a 100 pound stump, but when you're smacking it with a hammer, it moves, so I finally got rid of that. This is one of the projects I just got done making. It's a little candy dish, and it swivels open, and it's for my mother-in-law. I'm going to fill this up with her favorite candy and give this to her as a late Christmas present. It is already going to be February, and that's basically how shitty my timing is. But anyways, getting back to what I'm working on now, this is a Tonto, and this is Damascus steel. You can't really see it, but there's 14 layers in here, 1095 steel and A36, and when I had the billet made, I rounded it out and I twisted it 4 times, and once it's done, I'll post a video on that. There's little, like the twists in here, but when you file it down, there's like, it makes little diamonds and stuff, so there's a lot of cool shapes in here. And Rock Farm Forge, or knife making guy, check him out on YouTube. I think it's Rock Farm. He had a cool vise for knife making, and I wanted one, so I made one. I'm going to post a video on this, a real short one. But basically, the point of it is, if you guys want a tool, make it. Don't buy these. You can buy them, and they're really expensive. I made this thing for $3. And the only $3 that I spent was for this oak right here. All the steel was free, and the skill I already have. So, anyways, that is my shop update for 2010. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And there's a lot of shit to do this year, man. It's going to be a great year. And I hope everybody enjoys it. And I'll see you soon. Alright, good day.